This is the Fox 23 Morning News at 6 with Stephanie Shelkin and meteorologist Jason Caterina.
With the holiday season officially kicking off this week, there are some new safety concerns that pop up with all of these festivities. Coming up, we're talking the 12 tips of safety when we sit down live with a pediatrician from St. Peter's Children's Health Center. Well, Thanksgiving is just the start of the busy holiday season, and today we want to give parents out there some simple tips they can use to help keep their kids safe. Joining us now with some great ideas is Dr. Tamara Wrzesinski, a pediatrician at St. Peter's Health Center. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And like we said, the Thanksgiving is kind of just the start of the holiday season, and with that, there's a lot of cooking going on, a lot of decorating going on, and if you have little ones, there are some safety concerns. So today we're talking the 12 tips of safety. Might not get to all of them, but we'll get to kind of our main few, and then we'll have the rest of them on our website. So let's talk kind of safety concerns, especially if you have little ones running around.
So before you even start, make sure that your smoke detectors are working and that you've got a fire extinguisher ready just in case events.
Right.
And one thing, because we spend a lot of time in the kitchen, is to make sure to have a safe a kids-free zone and prepare children ahead of time so that they know what areas are off limits. Probably a really good area for that is the oven. And if you need to, put tape on the floor just to remind them, stay away to avoid burns.
You can kind of make a little game out of it or something, because you know we're all cooking during the holidays, whether it's a turkey or a ham in the oven. And yeah, like you said, you know, there's hot things around, and when you have little kids running around, especially if maybe the cousins are joining in or something, they can get their hands in places where they shouldn't be. So you're saying kind of create a little zone, a little policed off zone that they just kind of a no access zone.
Absolutely.
Now, what are some other tips you have?
Another one is, my children especially like to get involved with the cooking, and if you gather all your supplies and bring them over to one area, that way you've got everything and you don't have to turn your head and try to grab something else, because if you've got a shiny knife or new chopping tools, they're going to think of it as a toy.
Of course, of course. Now, let's talk in terms of decorating, because we all love to decorate, and the kids, it's always great to get them involved. That's a little project we can do, but there are concerns that come along with that as well.
Absolutely. I would definitely, you want to keep an eye out for the small decorations, and a lot of them are small, and your infants and toddlers are going to want to explore by putting things into their mouth. So you want to make sure that you keep those things up high.
Definitely, and you know, as parents, they're always worried about, you know, the little kids getting maybe into the Christmas tree or something and pulling the tree over. So maybe having a zone around the Christmas tree.
That's a great idea.
That might be a good idea.
Absolutely.
You don't want the big tree to topple over. We just got our Christmas tree this weekend, and it's heavy for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's talk some other tips. Do you have any other tips?
You want to know what? I would definitely, when you've got candles that are up high, keep them up high. Keep little fingers out of the way. And make sure that at the end of the day, when you're relaxing, turn everything off, blow out those candles so that you don't have any unexpected events.
That's kind of the biggest thing. We had a lot of fire calls over the holidays for things, whether it's leaving the stove or oven on, or like you said, even leaving the candles burning, because it makes the place smell really good, but just don't forget about them.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Dr. Wrzesinski, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Now, for more tips about you just heard, and also some extra ones of our 12 tips of safety this holiday season, just head over to our website, fox23news.com.